So more new heroes have been leaked in Marvel Rivals as we got even more new information from the game files thanks to leakers. So now we've got a brand new hero to discuss that a lot of people have been wanting, new ability information for some of the other leaked heroes we've talked about, and even gameplay of an upcoming hero, and some leaks showing off Season 1 of Marvel Rivals, so let's take a look. Starting off, leakers have just found out that Modok is planned to come to Marvel Rivals. That's right, there's code in the game files that suggests Modok is a planned hero. Now, I doubt we'll see him in the game for a pretty long time. We've already got so many heroes that are leaked. You may have seen my video showing all the leaked heroes that we knew of the other day, and the list is pretty long. But now we have one new name, Modok, to add to the list, and I think he's actually perfect for Marvel Rivals. He is definitely a very unique character in the Marvel universe, but I think for a start, his appearance would actually fit to Marvel Rivals. Let's hope they do a better job than they did in Ant-Man 3. But then they could also make a silly looking MCU skin that just makes fun of his look in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And unfortunately, that's all we know about Modok. It's in the very early stages. We just know that he is being worked on. I don't know what role he could fit, but I think he should be able to create a shield around himself, mainly because he's a floating head and a Hawkeye or a Hela will eat him up for breakfast. I mean, pretty much everything on him would be a headshot. Now, someone did suggest in a Reddit post that I saw that instead they should make his critical hitbox on his crotch, because that would hurt probably more than his face at this point. But I don't think Marvel Rivals are going to go down that route. So maybe give him a giant head for headshotting, but allow him to create a really strong bubble around him, or a barrier that you have to break through first. Or maybe he can give his teammates some of that nice shield. But yeah, we could sit here and speculate for hours of what his abilities might be for a flying head that is Modok, the mental organism designed only for killing. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're excited for Modok. But we won't dwell on that for too long because it's going to be a while till we see him in the games. But what's much closer is Season 1. Season 1's release is confirmed to be early January, and if you line it up with this season and when the Battle Pass ends, it should be taking place around January 9th or maybe a few days after. But we now have some images of Season 1 assets that might give us some hints as to the heroes that we're going to be getting. So here you can see the ranked icon for Season 1. We've got two images right here, and you can see this kind of vampire icon with a sword going through it and a crescent going around it. And in my opinion, I think this hints the fact that we are going to be getting Blade as a Season 1 hero. Now, Blade is a leaked hero. You can see his in-game model. That's completely been leaked, and a lot of leakers said he is coming in Season 1, and that would line up with the Season 1 ranked icon being a vampire hunter with a sword. As Blade is going to wield a katana as his primary weapon, he's also going to have his secondary weapon, which is the hunting shotgun. And for any of you that might have missed it, we do have the names of his data mine's abilities, which starts with a passive called Bloodline Liberation. Then ability 1 is the Stomp and Slash, which is just a pretty nice combo melee attack. We have ability 2, the Dark Knight attack, and ability 3, Fang Deflect, where he can deflect incoming fire. And then the ultimate is called New Moon, where I imagine he'll turn into his vampire form. And all of this does seem to add up with this Season 1 ranked icon, so I'm going to go out and say that Blade is coming in Season 1 alongside Ultron. Now, there might be even more heroes like the Fantastic Four, maybe Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic, but I think Ultron and Blade are now the most confirmed heroes for Season 1. We also have this Battle Pass image for Season 1. In the background, you know, you can see the Doctor Dooms, and it's just a red background. Previously, we had a purple one. Nothing's really changed. I checked to see if there were any different map icons at the bottom there to reveal the new maps, but it's just the same as before, so that doesn't really give anything away. But the red color scheme definitely fits with Blade as well. But speaking of the upcoming maps, we don't know if we're going to be getting a new map in Season 1. It might be too early for a new map. However, 3 upcoming maps were actually leaked. We have Krakoa and Arako, which I'm honest, I don't really know too much about, but I think they might be 2 variations of similar maps, as they are sentient islands. And then we also have New York, which I'm really looking forward to. Of course, New York is home to the Avengers, and I'd love to see Marvel Rivals take on New York. And what do you details they actually put in there. Maybe there could be a Queens section or a Queens map within New York for Spider-Man, but we are definitely getting some more new maps, but I don't know if this will be in Season 1, as it didn't look like we had any new map icons on the Battle Pass image, and I feel like if we had a new map, they would add that, but hey, they might surprise us. But anyway, the leaks keep on coming, because we recently talked about all of the leaked heroes, and one of the leaked heroes was Jean Grey, Phoenix, who we knew was coming to the game, as one of her abilities was mentioned, but now we actually have the full list of her ability names, so we can see if maybe we can have an idea of how she will play on that. We have Phoenix Shadow, then we have Phoenix Ray, which will probably be her primary fire. We also have Phoenix Punishment, and then Psychic Explosion, Telekinetic Explosion, Phoenix Wings Flying, which will probably be her being able to fly through the power of the Phoenix. We also have the telekinetic transfer. So maybe that's being able to push people back or move other people. And we also have psychokinetic transfer. Maybe she's able to control other people. I really don't know. Then we have Shattered Star Impact and Phoenix Elegy, which could be her ultimate. But based on those abilities, there's a chance she might also have two forms like Emma Frost, where she has her telekinesis form and then also her Phoenix form, which has its own set of abilities, because she does have a lot of abilities there, so it would make sense for her to have two forms, and that could be how she works, which is my prediction from that ability list. I'm hoping Phoenix Shadow also ends up being maybe a self-res kind of ability, like a passive, as the Phoenix Force can actually resurrect her, and it would be a missed opportunity if they don't give her some kind of self-res, in my opinion. But it's cool that we actually got the names of these abilities leaked, and that gives us more reason to believe she will be a hero added in the future. We also got some more information from the game files that tell us Emma Frost is going to have team-ups with Magneto, Psylocke, and one unknown character. So she already has team-ups with two telepaths there with Magneto and Psylocke, but the unknown character is most likely a character that hasn't been released yet, because otherwise we should know who their name is. So it could end up being Jean Grey, another telepath, where we have Emma Frost and Phoenix teaming up, or people have said it could be another hero that hasn't even been leaked yet, like maybe Cyclopse, or even Kitty Pryde. But it'll be interesting to see how those team-ups work, but we don't have any more info other than that Magneto, Psylocke, and a mystery character will have team-ups with Emma Frost. Now, as we are talking about new heroes, we know that Deadpool is going to be coming to the game in the future. There's voice lines that mention it, and I mean, it's Marvel Rivals. Of course, we're getting Deadpool. And just for some fun, for the end of this video, I thought I'd show you what it would look like if we had Deadpool in Marvel Rivals, because thanks to mods, we can actually put other heroes in the game. And I mean, this allows us to basically reskin a character. For example, you can see we're able to reskin Bucky and make him into Deadpool, so that you can have some idea of the dream that would be Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. And yeah, I want to say, if you were going to look into yourself how to add these mods, I just want to warn you that there's a pretty good chance that Marvel Rivals will end up banning people for reskinning heroes, especially since this is a game that sells skins to make profit. But I did want to do this as a fun way to show you of what an upcoming hero might look like in the game, and it feels kind of surreal having Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. It's something we all want, and it's something that will be happening. It's been leaked. But yeah, let me know what you think of Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. Even though he has Winter Soldier's abilities, I love just jumping around with this dude. And there you go, that is the end of this video. We got so many more leaks out of nowhere, and there's plenty more to come. A lot of leakers are going through all of the game files. I believe they are data mining the dev build of the game though, so make sure you do understand that leaks have time to change before they're officially released, and if things are different, well, just think of it as a nice surprise when they're finally added. But I'll see you guys in the next one with more Marvel Rivals content, and let me know which leaked hero you're most excited for. Now that we know there's so many, is it Modok? Probably not.